And we start. So now, let me start by saying that this exact concept is not exactly a concept. It's a 3D made by an ultra underrated artist in ArtStation. So he's ultra underrated in ArtStation. I don't know where else he's putting his things, but in ArtStation he is very underrated, which means he has a very low amount of subscribers or followers there, because yeah, he's very good. And this is 3D. Oops, let's close this. This is 3D. Many people could say that this probably is a 2D. It's very nice illustration, but it's not. It's a 3D art. And it's very good. So, yeah. If you want, you can go to this guy's ArtStation profile and see what he is offering. He has a couple of very, very nice arts in there. And he has only less than 400 subscribers. Not 1,000, of course. 1,000 is a little bit too much. 400 subscribers. 400 subscribers for his skill and his work ethic. And I'm saying work ethic because I know how much effort is needed to do this kind of character with all these things that he has. Those ropes and everything, meticulously he had made it. He made it from a concept from our friend Madureira, which is the guy who made Battle Chasers, I think, and some other comics and stuff. So yeah, from his artworks. I don't know exactly the artwork, by the way. I don't have it here. Let me just get close to the face a bit, because as always, I will just concentrate on the face in the first couple of minutes, and then I will go to the body. And the other parts, which are also pretty important in this case, because we are going to do, again, like the early days of this channel, we will do a whole character. And again, like one of the first sculpts that I did in this channel was Wolverine. Now this is again Wolverine. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff, I would say. But yeah, this is an example of very, very underrated artist, because it's super cool. I like it very much. And if you like it too, you can follow him in ArtStation. Maybe I can contact him and see if I can, you know, get him to my Discord channel, Discord server. He can be a good addition to the Discord server, by the way. He will do nice feedbacks if he wants, of course. And if he's good with English also, at least relatively good. But I think he's Indian. Probably, I'm not sure. And in India, as we all know, the second language is English. So probably it should be fine, right? Yes, it should be. We'll see. But as we said, he is good. Now, what I'm doing is the head. The head is the most important always. So we have to do it first. Those are the teeth. The teeth, very easy. We will go and just with sculpt mode, make like this, and make a big teeth, tooth, big teeth, tooth, teeth, and then everything will be amazing. Now we have 4 teeth in front. Then we have the big canine teeth, or whatever they're called, and then we have the others more of a backwards. And this is, most of people have this. Of course, our canine teeth are not as big as these ones, but usually we have like 4 teeth, then canine, and then the other ones are in the back. That's what we're gonna do now. And the thing is that I did this already once, as I told you. This is what I did, and I did it for 40 minutes, but I think it needs more work. So this time we will take our time. We'll do it for around maybe 2 hours. We'll see. Less than 2 hours, maybe hour and a half. Let's say hour and a half, it will be better. Now, these are the upper teeth. Let me just work a little bit more on the upper teeth. Yes, upper teeth. And then we will copy them to the lower teeth. Why? Because it's faster. And I usually do that. Even when I'm not in a hurry, I just do that because it's easier, it's faster, and everything is amazing. Yeah, it's about the mindset. The mindset is when you are... not everything is amazing, probably, but you think that everything is amazing, you say everything is amazing, and at some point you will not be that bad. Hopefully. But nobody knows. It's very subjective. Subjective means that it's for everyone is a little bit different than the others. So I shouldn't be talking for everyone, just for myself. Usually that's good, to talk only for yourself. Let's see what kind of eye he will have in here. His eye will be around this area and here, kind of flat on the bottom side, and more on the top side it will appear, and here we will have some folds. Okay, looks nice. Now let's do the bottom teeth. How? Select the top teeth, Shift D, Z, then remove the symmetry and rotate them around 180 degrees. Put them up, put them back, rotate them a little bit, and then with the sculpting tools we'll adjust them. And that's it. Easy peasy. Bottom teeth done, almost. Now we have to do some hair, but first, before we do the hair, we will do another mesh for the body, because we have to. We have to do the body in order to measure everything correctly, to have a nice idea how the model is going. We would need some tiny body, or at least body. Whatever body it is. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, now, he looks a little bit different from the, let's say, concept, because it's easier to say concept, although it's probably not a concept. As I said, it's a 3D, but let's say concept. It's a little bit different from the concept because I have spent 8 minutes working on it, and maybe when you spend 8 minutes working on something, most likely it will not be exactly as you want it to be. And many people are thinking that, yeah, we have to be like Nico, we have to be very fast. No, you have to rely on quality mostly. The speed is good, but it's nothing without quality. Quality is the most important. Everything else is bullshit. And if you want to be fast, you just have to concentrate on quality in the beginning. And when you have the quality at some point, and you will become fast, if that's a goal. But it shouldn't be the main goal. The main goal should be only quality. I like how this model is. I mean the 3D model I like. The guy's model, because it's so expressive. Me as an artist, I'm pretty kind of excited. When I see this kind of concept, I'm very excited. Okay, concept again. Yeah. It's concept. For me, it's concept because I'm working on it. I'm making a 3D based on this 3D. Yeah, I know. Probably it's cheating because it's already a 3D and I'm making it 3D again. So yeah, but since there is a video in his channel, in his ArtStation, I mean, where he's showing how he's working on this character in ZBrush, I think. So yeah, you can check it out. And it's pretty cool too. We can see different angles of this character if we want, but we don't, because we don't want to cheat. We like to do everything ourselves, or not. Now, when you're learning, it's not cheating. If you are studying something, if you're learning something, it's not cheating. And yes, I'm not answering too much questions now in the chat because I want to do this. Then I will spend a little bit of time to answer some questions. So don't ask too much questions right now, because you will have to ask them later again, and it will be like spam, and probably the spam bot will, you know, throw you away and stuff like this. So it's not a good idea. Just relax and watch the show. Yeah. Okay, these are the main things. Now we'll have to go to make the hair, because the hair is interesting. Now, how to make a hair of such a character? We just get a cylinder, make it longer. Then we go to sculpt mode and make sure we don't have too much polygons. Control R, and then smooth one of the sides, make it longer, smooth it, and this is it. And now it looks like a carrot, like a very mad carrot, but we continue. It's not about the carrot, you know. Carrot is okay, but let's continue with this. And for less than a minute, we have started making the hair. I think it's less than a minute, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Now we adjust, and we put another one somewhere here, and we adjust, and we put another one, and we adjust. Stuff like this. Easy and fast. But you know, easy and fast, yes, but it's not gonna be ultra quality wise. Ultra nice quality wise, because it's very easy and fast. When it's easy and fast, usually the quality is not the best. So we have to be careful about that too. Easy and fast doesn't always mean cool and nice. Mirror. And now he looks very bad, but we have to be patient with those things, because those things takes a little bit of time. Now, I know that you are all impatient, you want to see it in its old glory, but come on, bear with me here. We are 13 minutes into the sculpt, so I think we should be a little bit more patient with this. Don't worry, we will get there, it will be fine. When I put all the hairs, then it will be easy to just adjust some of them. For example, take one, move it a little bit, the other one, move it back, inflate one of them, for example, this one, the other one, deflate it a little bit. So they have variety. Variety is very, very important in this kind of characters. It's cool to have a variety. Also, we need a tongue. We will make a tongue at some point, if I don't forget. If I forget the tongue, please remind me in the chat at some point, because I sometimes forget things, and that's not good. Now, for the other parts here, the bottom part, I will just apply a sphere. Make sure it's down, and let's try to do the beard part. It's not exactly beard, but let's do this. And now, like this, should be fine, right? Should be, we'll see. Yeah, it looks almost nice. But these hairs has to be more spread. Let me see my focal length. It's okay. The hairs should be more spread and like this. And maybe some of them should be bigger. And maybe a little bit of kind of a sharp area should be fine. After all, he is a Wolverine, so his hairs should be sharp, like his claws. At least somehow. So yeah, that's my view of this. Now let's see what's happening. It started to take shape a little bit, the hair, the head I mean. So we can kind of go, take the nose down a notch and make a tongue, as I said. Adding meshes is a big part of your, of your sculpting experience. You have to be able to easily add meshes. Even me, even now, I'm a little bit like, oh, I have to add another mesh. It's like, it shouldn't be like this. It should be, yes, another mesh, perfect. We add it, no problem. And it's easy to add another mesh, as obviously it's easy. It's not hard, but it's sometimes people are a little bit, anxious. You just don't want to do it. I want to sculpt just my mesh. I don't want to add another mesh. Why should I add another mesh? Nico, please, let me sculpt my mesh. I know, and I completely understand because I'm like this too. But practicing and pushing yourself to use more meshes is, I think, a very good idea, and it will help you in your path to become the best character artist in the world. There is no such thing, by the way. There are a lot of people who are very, very good. For example, Olga Anufrieva, I think, was the name of this Russian or Ukrainian, I'm not sure, girl, a woman. She is a character artist and she is definitely better than me. And she also has a YouTube channel, I think. But, unfortunately, she is mostly speaking Russian there. She is sculpting in ZBrush and also speaking Russian. Those things, ZBrush and Russian, are making her channel not so... It will not grow too much. Because mostly Russian-speaking people will watch her, okay? And mostly people who are using ZBrush will watch her. Which is kind of narrowing down her audience too much. If she starts to use Blender, and because she's fast, by the way, she's maybe as fast as me. If she starts to use Blender and she starts to speak English in her channel, in her videos, wow, that's gonna be amazing. So Olga, I think she was Olga Anufrieva, I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but we are finishing with the head. I have to save this, by the way, because if Blender crashes, it's not gonna be the best experience out there, because we have done already a lot of things, and we are 18 minutes into this. We have the bust almost done, so we continue working on the body. The body is kind of hunched forward, which is good, and we have to know a little bit of anatomy to work on this, but we know, so I think we'll be fine. Amazing. Probably not completely like the concept, but it's not also super bad, so we will leave it as it is, because our goal is to make the whole character, and even if the head is not completely super nice, the overall character will be okay, and especially with the coloring, and we will be fine. By the way, I like to put some eyebrows. Just get some of these. Oops, what's happening? Okay. Scale it down. Rotate it here. In order to do this, as you know, as you see, you have to have a very good control over Blender. You have to have a very good control over your rotation and moving objects. It's not ultra easy, I would say, but it's about practice. Everything is about practice in here. Yeah, with those eyebrows, I think he's better. Maybe I will dial them down a little bit. But other than that, he's looking fine. Mighty fine. Now, let's continue on his body. So the body, let's do the front shoulder. Let's do the upper chest. Smooth it. We don't need it too much. And here is the clavicle, as we know. Clavicle is the most important. By the way, yes, I'm saying it, but it's most important thing that you have to do with your body, especially the upper body, is the clavicle. When you do the clavicle, after that, everything comes from the clavicle. I mean, shoulders and chest, you can kind of adjust them when you have the right clavicle. You can adjust them to the clavicle or the collarbone. Some people call it the collarbone, some people call it clavicle. We call it whatever. It doesn't matter how you call it. What it matters is how you make it. Let's make some arms. So sphere, put it here. A sphere, put it here. Adjust it. Maybe in sculpt mode a little bit. We need a nice triceps. Kind of a biceps thingy here. We'll see how it goes. And then we need to duplicate it and make the lower arm out of it. Upper arm, lower arm, everything is completely fine. It's more flat. Let's make the fist in this area. As you can see, we are pretty fast. Of course, if we do a mirror, it will be easier to adjust the shape and position of the arm, because we will see it on the other side too. And we will see it from both positions. From one side and from the other side, which is amazing. Yeah, somebody asking in the chat, what about my next course? So my next course is... yeah, I'm not doing it yet. But I'm practicing a little bit arm anatomy exercises. It will be most likely the next course. Because arms, as you know, are very, very important part of your sculpt. That's why we will do arm anatomy exercises. I will suggest for most people not to write in the comments to ask what's the shortcut of this, shortcut of that. You just have to see, because I have my shortcuts up there and they are always shown, so you can see. You can of course pause or get back to the video and see what I'm pressing. You don't need to ask, because there are people that are asking sometimes, what did you do to do this? You know, just press the right buttons and you can see the buttons. It's not difficult. It's not hard. But yeah, my next course I'm planning to do is the arm anatomy course. I'm not doing it yet because I am practicing for it. Since always when I'm doing anatomy course, I like to make sure that I can explain all the things. I can do a decent arm. Yes, easy. But to explain it is a little bit different. So I need to practice. I need to do like 20, 50 arms with hands in different poses just to practice for this course. And this course we will make a lot of arms. Maybe around 5, 6, 7, I'm not sure. And yeah, in different poses, in different positions, and different poses of the hands too. It will be nice, I think. We'll see. It depends on what you like. Probably it will not be as useful as the head anatomy course that I have. You can find it in the description of this video, as with all my courses are there. Links in the description. But because heads, in my opinion, are the most important things. In my opinion, they are the most important thing. And yeah, that's the thing. Hands and arms are the next most important thing. But heads are the most important. And much more people like to do busts and likenesses. Hands, I don't know. But I will do it anyway. I don't care if it will sell a lot or something. I just have to do this kind of course because of the importance of hand and arm anatomy. It's very, very important for a character artist to be able to do a good work on this anatomy. Otherwise, you're doomed. Or you will use base meshes, which base meshes are not a bad thing. Let's say base meshes are okay. But if you don't practice your skills and you're using only base meshes, at some point you will have to do something to the base mesh. And you will notice that your skills are crap because you don't practice them. You don't hone your skills, which is not the best you can do. My opinion is you have to hone the skill in order you have to use it. For example, if you don't use your muscles, they will deteriorate and you will lose muscle mass. And at some point, you will be ultra weak. If you use your muscles every day, like doing push-ups, pull-ups, whatever, then your muscles will be ready. They will be in shape. This is the same with the brain. If you don't use your brain too much, it will deteriorate. It's like a muscle, although it's not. But if you use it a lot, you are using it somehow, learning new skills every day, or at least a little bit of new skills. For example, I am learning Spanish in Duolingo, although I don't need it, but it's nice to know another language, and Spanish is kind of big thing. I mean, all the Latin America except for Brazil, but all the Latin America is speaking Spanish, plus Mexico, because, yeah, Mexico is Latin America probably, I don't know if it is. But, yeah, we are spending a lot of time in this fist here, which is not good. We are almost half an hour into this sculpt, and we haven't done the legs even, so we are failing. And probably I have to just finish this stream and delete it and then go to cry on my bed. Maybe I will do that. We'll see. But let's continue for now. You don't have to quit that easy. I mean, it's easy to quit, but let's not quit that easy. Let's quit a little bit more difficult. Difficult quitters we have to be, not easy quitters. Difficult quitters, it's amazing. It's amazing how much stupid things can my brain kind of give birth to when I'm sculpting and having fun. Because it's fun. It's pretty much fun, I would say. Probably he has to be a little bit more leaned backwards. Let's forward, I mean, like this. Yes, definitely, guys. We have to do this like this. And I'm sorry, today we will not have time for our station reviews, and we will not have time to play the game GeoGuessr. And I'm looking there because this is my big screen, my TV, which is connected to my computer, and the GeoGuessr game is there, and I am playing it regularly. Now I like to go to what is this? The famous places. So Taj Mahal, the Eiffel Tower, and the Niagara Falls, the pyramids. It places you somewhere in some kind of a famous place, and you have to guess which place is this and point it in the map. It's very, very nice. So we will play it, by the way, at some point. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We will see, but we will play it at some point in this channel. So stay tuned for that. It will be fun. It's always fun to play this game. I'm playing it with my wife. It's very team building thing, I mean. We are sitting, the kids are asleep. We are sitting late in front of the TV, and, you know, we are starting to play and to guess where we are at the current moment. Very, very nice. GeoGuessr is the name of the game. Unfortunately, you have to pay like 20 euro for year to play without any, you know, restrictions. Otherwise, you will play for like 5 minutes, then you have to take 15 minutes rest and play again, and so on and so on. So the arms are kind of okay. We have it. Okay, now we will do the legs. Why not? I managed to do this character when I was testing for 40 minutes. But it was not ready even for a stream because, yeah, some things were a little bit off. So I will try to make it better now. That's why I will spend hour and a half on this. I know many people will say, but how we will spend hour and a half? You never spend that much time on anything. Yes, I know. But in this case, we'll have to try to spend hour and a half. The legs look a little bit small, I think. Yeah, he has big legs, this guy. So let's make them bigger. Put them down. And yeah, they look relatively nice. Noise cancellation. Now we will need to make the feet, which is one of the greatest challenges of our time, to make feet. To sculpt feet, I mean. Sculpting feet is definitely one of the greatest challenges of today. Also, probably determining when the cryptocurrency will go up and when it will crash. So, sculpting feet and cryptocurrencies are the greatest challenges of our time. And also learning ZBrush UI. So, sculpting feet, ZBrush UI and cryptocurrencies are the greatest challenges of our time. Yeah, okay. We know it now. Now it looks very bad, the legs, but since I'm an experienced artist, I will tell you that they will look a little bit better in like 5 minutes. Hopefully. I'm not saying that they will, but they should be. No, I'm saying they will. So I have to do them, right? Oh, okay. We'll do it. We'll do it, no problem. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine, as always. Don't worry, guys. Don't you even worry for a bit. Here it's a little bit too much. This guy is pooping, I'm sure. Yeah, he's looking like he's ready to let it out. The biggest fart of all time. No, or he's just pooping. I don't know what exactly, but something he's doing. We have to have fun while sculpting. We don't have to be, some boring sculpt like sculpting here. Let's click this. Everything needs to be funny and fun. When you have fun, you will be more inclined to put more time into this. That's why having fun is so important. If you don't have fun while sculpting, then you will lose. Because you will not sculpt as much. if you don't sculpt as much, you don't have enough practice. If you don't have enough practice, you will not be able to do it. Unfortunately. That's life, you know. Practice is what makes perfect. As people say, practice makes perfect. Yeah, people say it, definitely. A lot of people say it, and probably it's true. When a lot of people say it, it should be true, right? I guess so. But how could I know? I have never practiced, by the way. This is the first time I touch the tablet. But I'm very talented, obviously, so I can do it without any practice at all. This is my first time using Blender even. But as you can see, I'm getting pretty well with it. So, this means I'm talented. What is talent? I always say that, but I will say it again because it's important. Talent is, for me, this is my explanation of talent, the ability to learn certain things faster than the other people. So you're talented in pooping. You just learn how to poop fast. No, this is not good. So you're talented in cleaning toilets, for example, because you learn much faster and you're getting good faster in cleaning toilets than other people. That's good, right? But it's not that good, probably. Probably it will be better something more appropriate. Yeah, to be talented in arts, you just probably have spent more time studying than other people. That's first. But this time that you have spent, even if somebody spent the same time doing the same thing, they will not be as good as you because your brain is wired in the way for you to learn faster those things. That's my explanation, at least, for talent. So don't think that talent is something is given to you. No, you still have to put effort, but it just is a little bit more easy for you to do it. Or you're a bigger psychopath, it depends. Sociopath, psychopath, it doesn't matter. You just need to have this in yourself. Okay, it looks relatively fine. Probably the head is... Let's see if we change the size and make it like this. Yeah, maybe the arms should be a little bit bigger. Although, our guy on the concept is having a little bit of perspective change. Maybe a lot. But still, we need to do it. And let's see, okay, good. Maybe the hair needs to go down a little bit. We have a tongue already, so it's nice. And we can do the belt thingy. So what is the belt thingy? No, first we will not do the belt thingy, we will do this. Let me show you what exactly we will do. We will go to the left and we'll do the fork. One of the fork things of our guy. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I'm not, seeing your questions or whatever in chat, but this is one of the streams that we have to concentrate and we have to, you know that we have kind of a relaxed streams, more of a chat stream or ArtStation reviews, whatever. This one is more of a try-hard stream, we may say, because I'm trying hard to look stupid in front of you, but also to make this model. So now I will solidify this. Press home. Let's go. Solidify means it will have thickness. So now the thickness should be around this thick. Yeah, the thicker the better. Probably not that thick. They're not that. Oh, okay, this one is fine. This is looking relatively fine. Let's just go again to the left. To the left, to the left. Come on. Let's make it longer and more curved. Should be okay like this. Yeah, more curved. I think more curved will be better. Oops. I will do OK, Control R, Control R, and Control R, which will give us these things, and I will move it with the move brush. It will be easier to make it more curvy. Alright, I don't think we need to make it more curvy than that, so I will just go and apply the solidify modifier. Then I will go and select all the upper with Control, all the upper polygons, and then make them a little bit smaller like this. Okay, now I will select it and G, move it here and start to adjust it onto the arm or hand, if we will. Yes, I will have a mirror modifier so I can see it on the other side too. It's not a problem. Like this, it's looking relatively fine, and yes, this is relatively good. This, there are three because they're getting between the fingers. They're starting between the fingers. That's why they are three, and we have to adjust the angles between them to be kind of correct. Relatively fine looking. Yeah, now it starts to look like Wolverine, which is great. And that was the idea, by the way. Let's make the belt buckle. Yeah, I remember the word buckle. It's buckle. Sometimes I don't remember words, even in my own language, which is obviously not great, but it happens, so it's fine. Should be fine. If it's not, I don't know. We'll see. Now, this is the belt buckle. I will delete this, this, and this. Then I will select this one, Shift D, put it down. Then move it like this, and this will be our middle portion. Control R. Alright, looks fine. Now, solidify modifier again. Thickness, we need bigger thickness. Then select everything, put it in place. Scale it down. Usually we need to scale it down like this. And we will adjust it with our sculpting tools, just to look more like a belt buckle. A belt buckle. Because it is a belt buckle. Good, we will color it white or leave it white. It should be fine. Now, let's continue with the body. I'm not completely okay with overall everything, but I'm always not happy. So this doesn't mean anything. We should be fine. I don't know if he has some boots, because it's not exactly visible. Sorry about this thing, but I'm speaking so much, I'm talking a lot, and sometimes my throat is getting irritated a bit. That's why usually when I am doing a course, for example, and I have to work, I have to record the course, and I have to record it for, let's say, how many hours a day can I record the course? No more than 5 hours, no, 4 hours for the most. Because 4 hours speaking constantly is very tiring. For your voice, for your brain, for everything. Oh, you're speaking amongst yourselves in the chat already. Okay. This is a social event. Everybody is talking to themselves, you know, like, oh, hello, Conrad, how are you? I'm Thomas. I'm from United States. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Okay, good, nice. We can see each other where? In the Niagara Falls. Oh, nice. Okay, good. We can do that. Niagara Falls is very nice. I haven't gone there. I haven't been in Niagara Falls. Oh, you should go. You will like it. It's very cool. Niagara Falls. Whose falls is that? I don't know. Niagara Falls. Okay. Whose fault is that? Niagara Falls. Fuck. Yeah, I'm watching The Office these days too much, and probably it's too much because they are with this very stupid jokes and stuff there. So yeah, You should understand. You should get me, you know. Niagara Falls. What the fuck? Whatever, doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll deal with it together. Don't worry, guys. The point is, I never stop talking. I never stop for a second. No, for a second probably I stop, but not for more than 5 seconds. Let's try to see what 5 seconds of silence is. It's too much. 5 seconds. Who can handle that, you know? Yeah. It's not possible. Nobody can handle 5 seconds of silence these days. These days people are used to a lot of things happening, and yeah, I think we have done it. We will not do the ropes, by the way. It's too much. Thank you. No, no ropes. No ropes today, but it's fine. It's looking relatively good. Now we need to color it. How to color it? Just go to the color brush. I mean, yeah, you know. It's not very, very difficult. So let's go to the color brush, color this, and color this. How are you selecting between the meshes in sculpt mode? Very good question. Thank you for this question. I'm selecting by Alt Q, as you probably all know, or some of you don't know, but you should know. You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star, but you came on, get played. Hey now. Yeah, I'm just messing up. Now, I will need to go and put some reddish here and there, because only with one color the skin always looks dull, and with a couple of colors it always looks better. So we will do that. And inside the mouth we need a darker red. I would say blue, but it's not, it's red, but darker. So I will color it with this. Then the tongue will be colored. Then the teeth will be colored. And you will say, but Nico, why did you color the teeth? Now I will go and fix this mess. And usually if you want to do this model for more than like hour and a half, now we are less than an hour in and I'm almost done. So we can try, we can do it for less than 1 hour. Why not? Why not? We can do it for less than 1 hour. Then we will have time to answer questions, to chat a little bit, even play one game of GeoGuessr. No, we'll do this video a little bit shorter probably, because this way people will watch it more. By the way, I noticed that my video of the cowboy that I did just got kind of a, not famous, but it has more than maybe 40,000 views, which for this channel is pretty great. 40,000 views is pretty great. So the cowboy that I did 3 weeks ago, the cowboy bust that I did, it just, you know, people are obviously liking it. So it's cool. I'm faking here, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm putting some black around the eyes, which is completely cheating, but we don't care, man. We don't care. All right, let's continue. We have more to color. Coloring, as you can see, is not the most difficult thing, and it's not slow, it's fast. You can color things pretty fast, so why don't we just color? That's fine. Let's color the legs, and then we will do something like, I don't know what exactly. Maybe he has something like pants, like this. I'm not completely sure, but should be something like this. We don't care about the back here that he has a tail, because it will not be visible that much. So we don't actually care about it. I will do something like boots with a little bit darker color, like, let's see, this color is like this. I will go more orange and darker, and this will be boots. Why not? It's a little bit more interesting this way. I don't know if he has boots in our concept, or if they are different color. I mean, probably he has something like boots, but if they are different color, I don't know. But I'm doing it. Now let's do the belt. The belt needs to be red, so let's go with a red color and color the belt, and we will be kind of done. So we are kind of done, but let's do this thing that's going on the without symmetry around here, like this, just with color. Why not? We can split it in here, why not? If we want. It's looking more interesting this way. And in order to make it more official, this thing, what I will do is, I will see, you will see what I will do. It's a super huge cheating, but I don't care. We can even do it in other areas too, like, for example, here. And for some of the areas here, we can do this cheating thing. Maybe around here also. It's just for accenting. I don't think it's better than the original. The original is still better, but it's not bad. Let's do a little bit of shadowing and cavity. Cavity is always appropriate when we do this kind of models. Here I will do right click and shade smooth, and for the other parts also a little bit of shade smooth will be appropriate. The tongue too. And then I will go and change the view to 50. Not the best. Let's just go and not have that huge shadow. Like this or this. Yeah, this is relatively fine. I don't like too much the arms. I mean, let's just work a little bit more on the arms. We have time. We have like 7 minutes up to an hour, so this will be for an hour, obviously. And it's cool. For an hour, it's a nice thing that we have done for an hour. Maybe not we. Maybe I have done it, but still. You guys have participated in the chat, although I haven't seen what you are writing in the chat, but you are participating anyway. So I appreciate it a lot. I like when people are active. We don't have too much people watching, I don't know why, but probably it's because of the early hour, because it's a little bit earlier than most of my streams, but I decided that this today will be more appropriate to do, because otherwise if it gets later, I will get lazier most likely, and I don't want to do that. So I wanted to just do it and then get on with my life. Yes. Alright. Yeah, we have certain things that those sharp claws are coming from. So let's do a cylinder Let's put it here in this area and scale it down. This will be our thing. So how to do it? This is okay. I will do it perfectly. Now let me show you. Control R, put it here, double click, extrude, scale, and then here in the back we can do this. Pay attention. Inset, move down. Inset, move down. I think it's good. Now we can take this and put it into position where it should be. It should be around the middle of his hand, around here. Maybe smaller. Okay, good. Now this is fine. Shift D to move it here, put it here, then Shift D to move it here, put it down here. Now it looks relatively fine, and we have to select these guys. First mirror to this, then go to the other side and select those and push. Okay, we don't have too much geometry there, so Control R, put it here, Control R, put it here, Control R, and then we will have enough geometry to move this down. Good. Good job. Now we have details, which is great. I don't completely approve the hat. Maybe we need to make the mouth a little bit more expressive. It's not the best. It's not bad. I mean, it's just not the best ever. Should be the best ever. I don't know. Could be. Maybe we can open the mouth a little bit more. Although his mouth is not that open. But we can, if we want. Because we are capable of everything. We can do anything. Okay. And yeah, a little bit more here would be nice. So select this one, move it like this. All right. It's not bad. I don't hate it. It's not as good as the concept, but yeah, sometimes we just cannot do it that good. Alright, so we finished. 1 hour. Thank you. It's fine. Let's see what you're writing, guys. I will go a little bit more up and answer very fast the questions, and we will end this madness. This, you know. I love you, I love you. I will buy one by Wacom soon. Very good. Nico, I'm starting getting fast in my sculptings. Of course, not as fast as you. It feels good. It feels good to be fast, yes. Sometimes. Hi, teacher. Hello. Hello, Nico. When you sculpt of clients, do you also sculpt at this speed? Not quite much. I am paying more attention to the quality than to the fastness. Good evening from Thailand. Hello, Thailand. Nico, my man. Yes. Brother, which pose is best for rigging and the topology, like A pose, T pose, and everything? In my opinion, A pose. T pose is the best? No. Yes. T pose is not good because the character most of the time will have his arms down, which means that if it's T pose, which is this, then the animators will have to put the hands down in order to make the normal pose of the character. They have to put them too much down. If the pose is A pose, which means the arms are around 45 degree angle to the body, then this distance between putting them in is much smaller, so there is no so much deformation on the shoulder. So A pose, in my opinion, is much better. ¿Cómo está, señor Nico? Muy bien. Hi Nico, yes, A-pose is good. Yes. Wow, I can't believe you stream at this time. I stream at this time, yes. Is he freelance artist? Sometimes, yes. Nico, you forget tongue. Thank you very much. Hello Nico, hello chat, hello. Making here, hello Nico, love your stream. How often do you change your Wacom pen nibs? Also, if you were to use graphic tablet in 2023, which graphic tablet brand you prefer to use for sculpting? I am using a graphic tablet in 2023 because this is this year, which are we now, and I'm using it. I'm using one by Wacom tablet, and still I'm liking it. How often do I change the nibs? I don't change the nibs. I usually, when it's time to change the nib, usually it's time to change also the tablet, which means like maybe 2 years, or because the tablets sometimes get the surface of the tablet gets a little bit scratched, especially on the area that I'm working most. But this is a couple of years can pass, even more. Some tablets have interchangeable surfaces, like the more expensive ones. He will not answer the question. Yes, never. Is the stream lagging for anyone else or just me? Who knows? Yes, already a few lag in here too. Oh, lag? We have lag. I don't know why. How about your next course? Yes, can we have some course that will include rigging and some basic animation for game ready? No, I'm not an animator or rigger. Fix you, thanks you for the info, okay? Never pull down, guys, never. The stream is not working for me and I'm gonna lose it. Wow, interesting. Здорово, Нико, извини, че тут читая твои деньги, но от тебя выходят сколько процентов ходят на налоги към комисии So this is not exactly the money that is happening. It's 10 times lower, probably. Hi Nico, what's your thoughts on Snapdragon X? Its ARM base is like M1 chip but for Windows. That sounds good. Because you didn't wear blue t-shirt. Yes, it was not blue today. It was super fun to play GeoGuessr last time. Yes, it's nice. No, it's boring. Boring. If it's boring, just don't watch it, it's fine. Oh, I like ArtStation reviews. The Russian mafia is not gonna be pleased. Next time. What to get for Christmas? For Christmas, get love. This guy is constipated and why he's pissed so much? Yeah, probably he is. This superhero, he pees with his mouth. Who knows? Hey man, I have followed you for maybe 1 or 2 years and you're doing sculpt for over 12, 20 years now. No. I'm sculpting for, let's say, 13 or 14 years now. No more than that. No more than 13 or 14 years. Here we go again. What do you think about Solo Man making a 3D short film and getting into animation festival? I don't know. Whatever you're practicing, are you the type of one complicated sculpt day or many ordinary sculpts a day? For me, many ordinary sculpts a day. Complicated sculpts, rarely. Conrad, if you want to win, you need a lot of animation time, okay? Talented man, привет, Nico. Let's quarrel. Hi, Alt and Q. Don't forget to drink, Nico. Keep hydrated. Yeah, I should. I should drink. Definitely. Can you show us how to make a good render for ArtStation portfolio? I have showed that in most of my courses. So yeah, I have good renders from the renders from the courses in the ArtStation. Why are you so cool? Because I'm trying so hard to, because so most of my psychic energy is going on to look cool, you know. If I don't use this energy, probably I will be some kind of a genius. But since all of this energy, like 90% of my energy, my brain is going into looking cool, to try to look cool, then I'm stupid, you know. That's why. I don't know. Change the camera perspective though. Yeah. Hello, Nico Kado. Your girl and dog course is awesome. Thank you. Привет, Николай, можеш еще в конце стрима сделать быстрый рендер. Спасибо тебе за обучение. Yeah, we can try to do a little bit of render. Okay, let's Control Shift 0. We don't have a camera, by the way, I think. No, we don't have. So let's create a light first. Let's create a camera second. The camera, we will put it here. Then we will go to view and camera to viewport and just make sure the camera is in the right position. Maybe I can rotate it a little bit if we... Yes. And this is not the best quality, by the way. I don't like the model that much. But let's just go with it. Okay, we have the camera now. We can see. Now let's go to the light. Render is here. Let's select our light. Move it here. And make sure it's a sunlight with 2. Then we select this one and add it. And now when I go to render, usually it will start to struggle, my computer. So I will go to Eevee for now. Eevee. Viewport, it will be 8, just to be faster. And we need ambient occlusion. Okay. Let's fix the ambient occlusion a little bit, just to have it better. Okay. Better ambient occlusion, always nice. Now we have ambient occlusion. We can rotate the sunlight so we can see it better. We can go to the sun and go to the shadows and press contact shadows because it's very important. Then we can go to the face, for example. Add a material. And in the base color, we go to vertex color. In this case, color attribute, which will be color here. It doesn't matter. Now we select everything. And the last one selected should be the face. Control L, link materials. Now everything has a material. It will never look very nice, especially those doesn't have materials. By the way, the clothes and this thing here, the belt buckle, doesn't have material. It doesn't have color. I mean, it doesn't have color information. That's why we'll go and just add it. Now it's a little bit better, but of course you can add a nice metal material to the clothes. For example, you just copy this one and increase the metallicness. Although when you increase the metallicness, you have to put some, if you have metal parts and you increase the metalness, if you don't have a nice HDR in your scene, the metal will not look good. That's always the case. Now, in order to have a nicer thing, I will go another light, add it, put it here. This will be our eye light. Yeah, I'm putting a light in his eye because it looks a little bit better this way. A little bit more interesting with the light in this eye. And also, of course, if we want, we should put another light, point light, with 500, for example, or more, let's say 5000, and put it behind him, make it reddish. This will be our rim light. And it will make just the render a little bit better. We can dial down this so I can show you how, if we don't have the rim light, some parts of the model could be a little bit dark, too much, too dark. So let's say we have the light coming from like this, so the rim light should be in the other direction, should be here. And now it's looking better, because without the rim light, dull. And also, some of the shadows are almost kind of blurring with the background. Now, it's starting to get better. Something like this, you know, it's not the best render. The shadows are too dark, because I have to just increase this. But yeah, now it's a bit better. But this is my thinking. And of course, with more time, usually you don't spend 5 or 6 minutes or 10 minutes to just adjust your lights and make a render. You spend hours, you can spend on this in order for the materials, for the lights, for everything to go and be nice. Now it's not nice. It doesn't look cool. I don't like it too much. Yeah, let's try cycles. And now I will probably stutter. In cycles it's a little bit better, but then again we have to go to color management and change this to standard and change this to very high contrast, for example, or just high contrast, because very high contrast usually is a little bit too much. But what is supported? Experimental. Ooh, experimental is the best. Okay, it doesn't matter. Eevee. Yeah, this will be it. And the clothes are not looking very nice because we don't have HDR. If we had HDR, it will be better. Other than that, this is the best. Without render. Render, no render. Render, no render. Sometimes no render is looking good. Here, Nico, how to retopologize for this? Like you retopologize everything. Nico, where do we find these cool concepts? This particular one, somebody posted in the Discord channel, in the Discord server of the channel of, suggestions for streams. A post is the best, yes. Can you check my head in the Discord head section? I just posted it. You shouldn't post your head. You should post your sculpts in the Discord. If you post your head, it will be awkward because you cannot change it. This is your head. Yeah, you can do plastic surgery or whatever, but it's difficult to change it. So post only your sculpts. This, it's easy to change. Don't post your head. What do you think of the Xpen Artist Pro 15.6, the display drawing tablet? I don't know. By the way, Xpen contacted me and they asked me to do a kind of a sponsored video or something about their tablet, one of their display tablet. But first, I'm not used to using display tablet. Second, their mail was not personalized, which means it was hello, we noticed your YouTube channel and we'd like to do a collaboration, without any name, So this is just a template. They're sending it to a lot of people and whatever it just grabs, So for me it's like, well, it's not serious, but whatever. Thanks for the stream. Big fan from Australia. Australia, good, yeah. Brisbane, or Pearl, or Sydney, or Canberra. Yeah. Hello, Nico. When will you do your face in Blender? Someday. Nico, thank you for making these courses. I learned so many things in short time period. You learn because you watch them. Some people buy them and don't watch them. I don't mind, but it's not serious for yourself, When you buy them, you have to watch them, and it's nice. In the description link. Why Eevee cycles better? Yeah, but Eevee is faster, and my video card is not as strong, so when I'm streaming, I usually don't want to put too much stress on the video card. Anime sculpt when? Someday, why not? Will AI take over 3D designs too, as it took away Photoshop now? It haven't taken away anything as I see it yet. So we will see how it will go with the 2D, because many people are saying it's taken over the 2D industry, now the 2D artists will be without job. I don't see that. So obviously we don't have too much to worry about. Yeah, be careful about sponsors. Sometimes they're just spammer that want to phishing. Probably yes. Okay guys, thank you very much. We have answered all the questions. Everything is amazing. And see you in the next video. Probably. Or I will not see you. You will see me. Okay, see me in the next video. Good.